fully supported by Tasmanian Government through Events Tasmania, and we thank them. Fantastic support to sport in the state. We gratefully acknowledge the following sponsors: Newmans Home Furnishings, Group Travel Australia, AquaManage, Kayne Davern Electrical, Burnie Trophy Centre, Burnie and Devonport Toyota, Clark Windows and the Bridge Hotel at Forth. We'd also like to thank our trainers. Done a wonderful job looking after both state teams. Fantastic effort. The umpires, the NWUA and the Vic Country people, thank you very much. The game can't go on without you. And it is wonderful that the NWUA got behind us and supported us with not only field umpires, but goal umpires and boundary umpires as well. Of course, we'd like to thank Kevin Sheedy, one of the icons of Australian football. Thank you, Kevin, for participating today and coming down. Fantastic. And of course, Brendan Gale. Fantastic to have the CEO of the Devils with us. Fantastic. Thanks very much. The raffle, anyone that hasn't got raffle tickets, Gail's been up there slaving away all day. Make sure you grab your raffle tickets before half time. It will be drawn at half time. And the funds from that will contribute to support the returned servicemen and women. So let's make sure we dig deep and support that. There is, with everything, there is sadness within our clubs, and ours is no different. We're at the age that people pass away. In the last 6 months, we've had 2 of our members pass away, and I've got no doubt that there's more than that from Vic Country as well. I would like to ask everyone to be upstanding and remove their hat and participate in a minute's silence for our dearly departed Peter Clements, only a month ago, and Matty Ship at Christmas time. So if we could all be upstanding, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. There is one more thing before we get this underway, and we've been treated today. I'd like to ask Mason Waller to come forward and perform the national anthem.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, of beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains and let us sing. Advance Australia fair.
Thank you very much. Now sit back and watch these 2 great states put on a performance that'll curl your hair. Cheers.
As the football comes down, number 42 gets the tap down for Vic Country. They go inside through the services. I think they might have been Saunders. Running over the top of the football there was Rodney Conlon. They get a kick on goal. That's not a bad effort. Across the body. We'll have to look at the replay in order to be able to pick up who that was. I think it might have been number 35. It was indeed. And that is Brent Hunter. And he gets the first score on the board for the Vic Country.
31 was Shane Brewster, I believe.
Shane Brewster.
Unless he's on an earlier number. Some of them had different sizing issues, so there's been some late changes. We've got to keep you Tassie guys guessing too.
Ben Hardy there. Kicking the ball inside for Tasmania.
That's Jared Hills.
Jared Hills, number 14.
He's number 14, wearing the number. There'll be 2 number 11s, I know that.
Picking it up as our goal kicker before, Brent Hunter finds...
That's our captain, Podge, or you just call him Podge. Darren
24.
Morris. Yep.
Darren Morris. And I am going to go out and have a chat with Dipper about this very shortly. So number 7 for Mr. Stevens for Vic Country comes in board. No one able to take the ball cleanly. Good pick up by the captain there, and Darren Morris. He wheels onto his right boot. Jeffrey underneath it, unable to take the mark. He's somewhat spoiled by number 77 for Vic Country. And Tassie are able to remove the danger with the pill across half-back in the hands of Nicky Walters.
Just a reminder, it is 1 straight apiece. Our scoreboard isn't quite working at the moment. Trying to get that up and running to work sufficiently as we... 2 goals it is, I reckon.
Two goals to Vic Country.
Yep.
Yeah, no, we're right.
Tassie go inside the forward 50.
And Guido.
Into the open goal is Guido.
And there's another one. I'm not 100% sure for Tasmania.
No, we've got 2. That's another jumper swap because that's not...
That Shellard?
No, William Shellard is actually also known as Liam Shellard. He was the president of the Sharks last year.
He's also known as Liam.
Liam, he is. But we only knew he was William when we registered him on Play HQ, so that's become his new code name.
Masters footy, nothing
his
like
actual
it.
name. But,
Dries.
We know who this guy is, though.
Yeah, Rowdy McDonald. It's all yours, Bo.
McDonald looking to square it off. 20-minute quarters, Dipper is telling us. So McDonald's going to line up for goal. Oh, he snuck that in beautifully with the wind.
Good goal.
And the crowd gets up and about for Chris McDonald, who's got 2 first-quarter goals, X.
If there's something wrong off and on the footy field, maybe there's something deeper going on. So, you look after them in that way too.
Sam Graham with the pill in hand. Kicks inside 450, looking for Rowdy McDonald. And I think he's going to get the free kick and giving away the free kick.
I think he earned that one, but...
Was that Scheller? No. Number 17?
That's the other 17. I've got to trace him.
Oh, no, that was 50, that was 17. 40. Ball inside forward 50 there. That's Cassidy on the right boot.
Look at that.
Left footer naturally, but he can do it both sides of the body. Anyway, ball being thrown up here. Centre wing position, right in front of the grandstand. There's quite a big crowd. That's a good elbow there. The big fella, Stevens, throwing it around on Walters. And they transfer the footy. It's in the hands of Jeffrey now, centre wing position, scoreboard side of the ground.
Jeffrey sets it out in front of McDonald on the chest. Played Relive the Rivalry last year, did Adam Jeffrey, as they send it in towards Cassidy. That's exactly what we're used to, I think, X, down in the south. Michael Cassidy.
Good fast movement, flowing football, good hit-up lead, good
and
skills.
Chips it off to, I reckon this is Sam Chug. Yep, this is Sam Chug. He's going to line up for the first of the second term. Leans back on it and has got the goal. So 2 minutes and some change into this second term, and they've already scored a goal, X.
They certainly have, and well done to Sam Chug. Good quick ball movement there.
One of our 17s, not William Shellard.
No, but that's a good kick.
Was to have the ball in our forward line, because if it's turned over, you guys are lethal on the rebound, and that's a testament to the skills and training and coaching across all the age groups. Oh, there we go.
Here we go. There he is, Scotty Chisholm.
Will try and rebound off the half-back line, will the Vic Country. Although they are doing a pretty good job of keeping it in, the Tasmanians. Bit of pressure on.
Pressure there.
Nice tackle was laid from behind.
It's the beauty of a pressure act. It can change things. Oh, there's another one.
Is gone.
Just as you thought we were getting out.
And now they're going to run in. Child can set this one on towards goal. And he gets it. So Child has got his first of the game. And it's 7 straight now.
Yep.
Now Shellard kicks to the scoreboard side, although a nice juggling attempt taken from Blacklow.
And in fact, a lot of the players here today started in a club called the AMC down in Torquay.
Thank you, Maurice.
Shout out to Dale. So they've been going for about 10 years out of a basketball club, and we effectively formed the Sharks out of the body of those players. They didn't initially want to play contact, but once they get the taste for sort of real footy again, they're happy to switch over.
And we're back here at Dole Park for the second half of our last gala game here. It's, as I said, Dole Park, as Hunter quickly goes out of the middle. Treadray reeling around on that right foot, and by Timmy Stevens. Wheels and goes inside that forward 50, looking for a big man at the front. And Sean Faulkner. How have they done that? They've managed to get their shoelaces or boots stuck together.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you can replay that,
that's our Instagram reel that we've been looking for. Only happens in Masters footy.
How the hell
we'll
are they
send that one
done
viral, Duff.
Benny Hardy's joining the fun.
Let's have a look here.
Credit to the backman. They say play tight. He couldn't get the mark, but he at least held him pretty tight.
I think his stops got caught in the. It did.
We'll be grabbing that one.
She's lucky they didn't break an ankle.
They go inside the forward 50.
That's what we like about football.
And a nice pack mark is taken.
Shane Brewster.
Shane Brewster. Maybe that little speech has revved your boys up, Davo.
Yes. And Tassie doesn't know about the Victorian country shoe tangle.
So Brewster now looking to get them off to the perfect start. Straight over the goal umpire's hat. And they now go to 21. And they're on the charge, as Dave said.
Just a quick question, Dave. Is number 7 Liam Stevens or number 13?
You move.
Both.
2 Liam Stevens out there.
Yeah. Righto.
Yeah.
We'll run with that. Shane Brewster's 31.
How on earth have they done that?
That's the thing about footy. It's still a contact game. They're a bit of modified rules. Here we go again.
So come out of defence. Tasmania, can they turn it into attack? Kick down the line is laced out to Cassidy. Oh, bang!
I know.
Treadray saying,
See, he's actually
sorry
accidental.
for that.
He's sort of tried to get out of the way clumsily, you'd think, and he's put his hands up.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the broadcast here from Wilson's Homes Oval at Dole Park Regional Sports Complex, where Tasmania lead 10-3-63 in the final quarter against Vic Country 4-3-27.
Good mark.
And it's in the hands of Michael Cassidy, and that's what he does best, that lead-up work.
Yep.
Ooh. He steps inside, from inside 50 now, those ageing hamstrings. And over the back, taking the mark is Sonny Whiting. Well, with regards to enthusiasm, I mean, I'm going to be talking from the northwest perspective, and I might get Bo to speak on behalf of Martin and company from down south. But from the north and northwest perspective, the enthusiasm is absolutely there. Very, very supportive. In fact, per head of population, you've had more players come out of the northern part of the state play AFL football than you have down south, and yet. And possibly cricket, there's Martin as just mentioned. So Sam Bellini down the back. Oh, hands it over. They're going to get a goal out of this, surely.
Yep.
Yeah, and they've done it through. Who was that? Mr. Johnston, was it?
That was, Liam Shellard, ex-president of the South Coast Sharks and terrific local player, ex-Ballarat. Liam Shellard hand passed it to...
I thought it was Toby Johnson.
It was Toby Johnson who kicked the goal.
Kicked the goal there. So there's... So that gets to their 5th, and I'll have to try and chase up who their goal kickers were throughout the course of today. But That's his first. It's Toby Johnston, and good to see them on the scoreboard.
So what we're looking to doing, we're building up our networks with the AFL League and the AFL Victoria Leagues, and had some good discussions only this week with Greg Madigan from the AFL about actually having the leagues start veterans teams within the clubs and the leagues, that they don't have to travel. So they might only play 5 games as showcase games, gives ex-players something to do. And we can obviously recruit from there into the Vic Country side, and more important than recruiting, giving those players an Masters outlet. So we'd look to start over the long term, Warrnambool, Hamilton, Horsham and Mildura, and maybe one more in further Gippsland. And there is actually a Masters Veterans League in the Gippsland East, and they've started with about 6 clubs going about 10 or 15 years, and they're a separate league to us, but they initially thought in those areas that it would detract from the twos and pull players from the twos, and what they've found, it's actually provided a body of players for when some of those 2 clubs that the reserves players get short, they can actually pull active veterans players in. So that's a model, and we think in the long-term growth, a bit like Auskick, would start as a little league in the 80s, became a very big thing, and AFLW's taken off. That, you know, what used to be called old man's footy or super falls is going to actually be, you know, a growth area for the AFL.
And that's what we want, participation. Brendan Garr was talking about it earlier on, and that will feed and fuel the Tasmanian Devils product.
That's right.
So whether that be men and or women, and that can only benefit Tasmania on a lot of fronts.
Is there a Northwest Masters League X? I know we do have a Masters League down in the south, not that
I know of,
in it.
but they do get together regularly.
Yes.
So a lot of the players get together regularly.
Who's this dreadlock guy?
This is Adam Jeffrey.
He's been great.
The Trobe veteran.
Yeah, it certainly is.
He was a guy who fixed up the boot lock too earlier.
That's right.
Played in the charity match last year, Relive the Rivalry, where they get some AFL stars to come down. They played that at Windsor Park, about, what do you reckon, 2 hours away from here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh! Who was that? Was that Walker?
No, he might have breached a Masters rule about not going up with your knees, although he did it on his own player, so he didn't take the grab. But it might have been interesting. That is one of the rules that we have, is because back injuries and kneeing in the back. I'd like to thank our umpires too. We've had 3 Vic Country umpires coming across, including actually what is effectively the Australian umpire when Australia toured the island. That's Danny Fitzpatrick. He's another ex-veteran, and they've paid their own way to come as umpires. It's a separate division of the game, but that's encouraging. We've had very professional umpires. I think your league umpires from here, so it's really been excellent umpiring all game. And there's Liam Shallard taking a much needed mark, and that'll go on his highlights reel. I know that, especially if he kicks a goal.
I'll call it through. This could be the 7th bow for Vic Country. So Liam Shallard, all yours. What do you think?
Be hard to miss for me, I reckon. Watch him do it though, put the mock on us.
Commentator's curse.
Oh, he's nearly got it.
Yeah.
Nearly missed it, but he has got
happy.
it. Liam Shallard.
Yeah.
He's been good today.
He has.
Bo, I hope you've enjoyed the day. It's been a long day for you. I know that for a fact. So welcome back to the Sunshine Coast here on the Northwest. We'll look forward to seeing you throughout the course of the year, no doubt.
Thanks for having us, X. Don't discount your work as well, mate. You've been awesome, as well as Davo. We've all chipped in today. I think we've played our part.
Indeed. We'll head out to the presentations on the infield.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, U.TV.
I would like to invite Lee Heath and Tony Lovett, to join us and hand out the best and fairest, please. So, Tony, I'll get you to hand out Tasmanians. And the winner is Michael Cassidy. And Vic Country, Toby Johnson. It is fantastic. I'll invite Dwayne Ahern up just to say a few words. Dwayne's been instrumental in getting this day up and going as far as the Tasmanian side goes. He's done a wonderful job. I'll just pass him on, and then I'll ask Tony and Lee to present the cup.
Thanks, Cave. I'll keep it short because we've got our function tonight, but Listen, fantastic day today. The Heath Lovett Cup, the inaugural Heath Lovett Cup, and I'm really overwhelmed by the attendance, by the general public and the Victorian crowd as well. So put your hands all together for each other for turning out. The Tasmanian contingent in the Vic Country, you should be bloody proud of yourselves. Between myself and David O'Brien from Vic Country, we've been working on this for months. And it's been a huge job, but we got here in the end, and it's a fantastic effort. And I commend the Vic Country guys for coming over, and girls for making the effort to get over the water. Now our job is to return the favour and make sure we bring our competitive sides over your side next time. So, but a huge thank you to everyone for attending today. Great job by the Tasmanian players. Certainly wore the jumper with pride, and we look forward to celebrating with the Vics tonight. So thanks very much, guys. I'll ask our captain, Nathan Russell, to come forward, please.
Very fitting that Lee Heath and Tony Lovett present the cup. Thank you very much. It'd be remiss of me not to mention that I've stuffed up. Savu Saunas have jumped on board too, and I missed them out earlier. And the Penguin Football Club, thank you very much for everything you've done. The ground's been perfect, the beer's been cold and the food's been beautiful. So thank you. Everyone tonight, it is time for us to get on the piss and enjoy each other's company. Let's make the most of it, and here's all the best. Thank you very much.